Welcome friends. We are watching in this THIRUKKURAL English Couplet TV the interpretation for Kurals. We already seen 30 numbers. Chapter 30th. 30. We have completed already 30th chapter. Now we are coming to chapter number 31. That is control of fury. This is in accordance with what I have translated. I am explaining in accordance with what I have translated. This book is called THIRUKKURAL English Couplets, which was translated by me, and I have translated the same way as THIRUKKURAL is, in 4+3 word in 2 lines. I have used 2 sorts of grammar, Kural Vinba grammar, which was used by Thiruvallur, and couplet definition. These 2 sorts of grammar I have used for translation. I have used using semantical approach in translation, and I have divided all 1330 Kurals in 133 chapters into 16 heads, which are nothing but aspects. Now we are in the aspect called law. This is a heading under law, which starts from 28th chapter to 37th chapter. Now we are in the chapter number 31. And it's better for you to go to my previous videos on this explanation, how I have given all this, how I have translated all this. If you go to that video, introductory video, it's rather useful for you to understand this in a better way. Control of fury. This is what is in this chapter. We have been seeing all this together, all Kurals, 10 Kurals together, because each one is interrelated with each other. That's why I seeing all Kurals in a single video. Let's start with Kural number 301. That's first Kural of 31st chapter. Carefully restrain anger, otherwise it's futile. Whatever is very particular about this anger, you carefully restrain from anger. You restrain anger, otherwise it's futile. See, it's a control of fury. Fury is nothing but anger. So we have to control our anger. Vekulami, he calls in Tamil Vekulami, Kovapadami. That is badly being angry with anybody. That is what he wants to say. He wants to mean. Carefully restrain anger, otherwise it's futile. It's useless. But when we think of this one, we have to remember there is one righteous thing which is also known as anger. In a sense, it's also known as anger. But he's not talking about that. It's bad anger. And moreover, he is giving some advice whereby we should not be angry with. In the Bible also we could see one thing. If you are angry, let your anger go down before the sun sets. You be angry. If at all you are angry, let your anger go down before the sun sets. That means in the night you should not be keeping that anger with you, lest it should become over predominant or something like that. So the same way he is also telling, carefully restrain anger. You have to be careful restraining anger so that it will be useful, otherwise it's futile. Next one, second Kural, that is 302. God anger against strong, harmful anger worsens. You have to be very alert, using your anger against the strong people. Harmful anger worsens. Sometimes, if you are having a harmful anger, this will be worsening. This will be more harmful for you. And anger is also harmful for you. That will give some damage in your body also. So he is asking us to be very careful about it in the first Qural. Second Qural, he asks us to be alert about being anger against the strong people. Harmful anger worsens. In the third Qural, forget anger with anyone, it begets evil. Forget anger with anyone. See, if you are angry with someone, what will happen to you and what will happen to that person? Nothing. Because of your anger, you get bodily damages. One hormone called adrenaline will start functioning, and you will have predominant feelings in you. And that is why some people, they are out of fury only, they commit murder or things like that. Only because of that. That is why he is telling, forget anger with anyone. It begets evil. It begets means evil is born out of that. So the murder is born out of that. 304. Smiling cheer is abolished by awful wrath. Some type of angry wrath. Wrath is also anger. So angry wrath. Cheerful, smiling cheer is abolished. If you become angry, what will happen is smiling cheer is abolished because of your being angry, because of your wrath. In a short way, in a scientific way, I can explain this way. Endorphin and serotonin are abolished by excess adrenaline. So this adrenaline abolishes both endorphin and serotonin. These two hormones are very important for our healthy life and happy life. Endorphin and serotonin, like dopamine and oxytocin. But when you become angry, what will happen is adrenaline will start functioning in us. Adrenaline, the hormone, will start secreting in us. Secretion, and if it is secreted, what will happen? Your body will get damaged. That's why he is telling smiling cheer is abolished by awful wrath. Awful wrath. 305. Protect thyself from anger lest it kills. Protect thyself from anger lest it kills. You protect yourself from anger so that it will not kill whom it should not kill others. The same way it should not kill you too, because when adrenaline starts functioning more and more, what will happen is it will start affecting your heart. So that way you will have the heart attack. So you will be careful about it. You have to protect yourself from anger. Next one, 306. Anger breaks friendship and casts relatives away. Friendship is broken by anger. Because of anger, you will have no friendship. And it casts relatives away. It will also stop your relatives coming to you. So it stops all people around you. Or we can say it makes people go away from you. 307. Wrath damages one like dashing damages hand. If you dash your hand against a wall, what will happen? It damages your hand. The same way, wrath damages one. Wrath, when you become anger, when you use your anger or when you become angry, what will happen? It damages your whole body. It damages your whole body. Anger damages you totally. Like dashing against a wall or dashing against some place will using your hand will be damaged. Like that, anger damages your whole body. Next one, 308. Avoid anger with anyone, kindling your ire. Avoid anger with anyone, kindling your ire. Avoid anger with anyone. Try to avoid to be angry with anyone. Kindling your ire. That will kindle your ire. So we should not be angry with anybody. It's of no use also. That is why he is telling in the first scroll itself. It's of no use for the person who is angry, and it is not of any profit that you would be getting out of you be angry with someone. And the person with whom you are angry will not get any damage because of that too. You are getting damage. Your anger will not give you any protection for your body. It will damage your body. It will not give you any benefit for your being angry with that person. You have to be very carefully. You have to do that. That is what he is meaning. He means to say, you do something. If you want to do something, you have to do it very calmly, quietly, not being angry. And moreover, the Bible says that your anger should go down before the sun sets. So what does it mean? It should you should get rid of that before the sun sets. So how? Or why? Why? It's because if your anger persists, what will happen? You will have some type of stubborn characteristic that will make you become jealous of that person, and you will go to the extent of killing that person. That will also murder, planning murder, happen out of it. Being an advocate, I could tell you, murderers become because of that. Being a psychologist or being an advocate, I could tell very, very boldly and very frankly that murderers are, made or created because of this anger. They keep it for whole night, plan out of it, and finally they murder. That's why he is asking us to avoid all this. 309. No anger in heart brings desires true. No anger in heart brings desires true. Anger in heart brings desires true. So if you are angry, that anger in your heart brings no desires true. No anger in heart brings desires true. You cannot have your desires fulfilled, accomplished because of your being angry. Your anger will not bring your desires true. It will not fulfill your desire because it damages you. It will not help you out. You will see, for example, if you want to do something legally, you have to do it very calmly and quietly, not out of anger. That if you go out of anger, move out of anger, that will not bring your desire into a fulfillment. Next one, 310. Last Quran. Wrath destroys, banishing anger succeeds in renouncing. Wrath means fury. This fury destroys. As I said in the previous scrolls, as well were said, it destroys. Banishing anger, completely avoiding anger succeeds in renouncing. Banishing anger succeeds in renouncing. If you want to be ascetics, if you want to do some penance, for that success you have to banish your anger. If you banish your anger, you can succeed in becoming a forebearer, or what we call a person who was renounced. You can call yourself a person, renounced person, when you banish your anger. That is what he wants to tell us. Thank you.